It was easy for me to say back then because there was no attraction yet. I remembered when Alvin, which is my Singaporean husband, and I, a Malaysian girl, started to get to know each other, right? It was during my final year of theological college in Singapore, and at that time, Alvin was already pastoring in a church in Singapore. I always knew that I had a call to come back to Malaysia upon graduation. But at that point, Alvin had never thought of leaving Singapore before. So after our initial conversation with each other, I came to a quick judgment call and I said, I think it's better for us to just be friends. Because I don't see how we can move on from here since, we are heading different direction. It was easy for me to say back then because there was no attraction yet. But through time, we further developed our friendship. We started sharing our past, we shared our what we see God doing, and our heart, and what God is like God's heart for the region. And I remember clearly one night we had a long chat that ended at 2 a.m. And I quietly prayed to myself in my heart, and I was praying, God, how nice would it be if I can find a man like that, but Malaysian? How perfect would that be? And long story short, so the friendship led us to a point where we had a chat, and then I thought perhaps I should reconsider this quick judgment call that I have made earlier, and instead to prayerfully get God's perspective. And I started asking, God, what are you doing here? Is this of you? And though we were still weren't quite sure how to move forward from here because we thought we're heading different countries. But there comes a point where we thought it's about aligning our will to God's will. It's not about sticking to our comfortable or straightforward plans. And eventually, this discernment journey brought us here. We have a kid and another one on the way, and I still thank God for the intervention that He had made back then to remind me to discern before I decide.